Que lo que? You already know this is Punch, Drunk, Boxer, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already heard from the WBA that Errol the True Spence, the unified welterweight champion of the world, going to be facing Ugas, who holds the WBA super title. Now, y'all know that Ugas was mandated a couple of months ago to fight Stanionis. Stanionis, y'all already know, man, is one of the young, hungry lions in the welterweight division. And Stanionis decided to step aside, just like Jack Catterall stepped aside, just like we wanted Deontay Wilder to step aside so we could see the heavyweight championship with Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, which, yes, is a unification bout, but is that the fight that the fans really want to see? I mean, it's good for Ugas. Good for Ugas, you feel me? But is that the fight that the fans really want to see? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking about Bud Crawford versus Errol the True Spence, and I've been saying like for 3 years that fight ain't never gonna happen. And matter of fact, these are the type of fights, these are the type of over-marination-ish that I don't like about the sport of boxing. Because for me, I get to the point where I want somebody to throw the monkey wrench. As a matter of fact, it's natural in the sport of boxing that a monkey wrench might be thrown. What I'm talking about, a monkey wrench. Look, there's a fight that should be made. Nothing is standing in the way of Bud Crawford and Errol the True Spence. And when you try to over-marinate a fight, guess what? Somebody throws a monkey wrench. We just talking about the Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz threw the monkey wrench. Remember we wanted to see Jarrett Hurd and Jamel Charlo? Guess what? J-Rock threw the monkey wrench. Tony Harrison threw the monkey wrench. Ladies and gentlemen, Ugas may throw the monkey wrench. Ladies and gentlemen, matter of fact, let's push a little back. Y'all remember when it was supposed to be Zab Judah versus Floyd Mayweather, and then Zab Judah decided that he wanted to take a tune-up versus who? Baltimore. And what happened? It was supposed to be for the 3 titles, undisputed. Oh my God. And what happened? They threw a monkey wrench. Why? Because you over-marinated the fight. There was nobody standing in the way to see Floyd Mayweather versus Zab Judah. Now, of course, Zab Judah wanted to perform in New York City. I already know my city, New York City. But guess what? The steam. And yes, they still fought. But the steam of the fight, man, that was supposed to be one of the biggest fights of that era. But the steam just came off of that fight. Just like if something happens, look, I'm going to give you like this. The over-marinated fight. We wanted to see Errol Spence versus Keith Tom Thurman, right? What happened? Keith Tom Thurman, you know what I'm saying, had injuries and things of that nature, came back to fight Josecito Lopez, and then right there, an open opportunity to have a unification bout with Errol the True Spence and Keith Tom Thurman pick Manny Pacquiao. And what was supposed to be that fight? That fight was supposed to be the changing of the guards, the torch fight. Guess what? Keith Thurman lost. We still haven't seen him in the ring, right? This over-marinating stuff in the sport of boxing is what ticks a lot of fans off. And guess what? Hey, I won't be surprised if Ugas beats Errol the True Spence. If you ask me right now, yes, I got Errol Spence beating Ugas, but I won't be surprised if Ugas beats Errol the True Spence because I see a monkey wrench right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. This over-marinating stuff in the sport of boxing is what ticks the fans off because it's nothing standing in the way to Bud Crawford. We were talking about crossing of the streets. My man is already crossing in the street. He's in the lobby of the PBC. He's in the lobby. Just go downstairs, Errol Spence. You're going to find Bud Crawford right there. Matter of fact, he was looking for you on the beach. You said you wanted to swim with the sharks. Guess what? Who's the biggest shark in the beach? That's Bud Crawford and Errol the True Spence. But Errol don't want that fight. The management don't want that fight. Whoever's the business handlers don't want that fight. What happened to all the street shit y'all was talking about? Nothing. In the end of the day, there's a monkey wrench that needs to be thrown, and it might be thrown that night when Errol the True Spence fights Ugas. All that popping out the mouth, going to his fights, walking away, sprinting like crazy. Ellerby, not Ellerby. I'm sorry, what I'm saying Ellerby, but Ellie need to run after Errol the True Spence after the Bud Crawford Porter fight. Hey, where you going? Don't run away from me, Earl. Where you going, Earl? Oh, man, I'm trying to get out of here. You remember that? I'm trying to get out of here. Yo, where's the exit up in this? Man, I need to get out of here, man. Ellie was trying to call an Uber for you. At the end of the day, this is the reason why guys like Jake Paul come to the sport of boxing and take over the sport of boxing because boxing just doesn't know how to sustain its momentum. This over-marinating bullshit needs to stop. And me, I try to keep it as positive as possible every time when we're talking about the sport of boxing. These are my modern-day warriors, modern-day gladiators. They put their life on the line for pure entertainment. But this is the problem. This over-marinating shit needs to stop. You know what I'm saying? When you over-marinating shit, like when you over-marinating your food, you can't even turn backwards. The shit don't taste good. You need to throw it in the garbage. Too much sodium, too much salt. Nah, season too bad. Throw it in the garbage. I know that everybody wants to follow the Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather blueprint. I know. You're not Floyd. You're not Manny Pacquiao, the 8th division world champion, the 5 lineal, the 12th division, the 12-time champion, the ambassador, the senator, the humanitarian. Huh? The great husband, the great father, the best karaoke singer of them all, Manny Pacquiao. The GOAT. Floyd Mayweather, TBE. You're not them. You're not. They have built a legacy from divisions of divisions, and still the fans didn't like it. Huh? I know y'all following the blueprint. Man, probably the worst thing that happened was that it was so lucrative, because now they following the blueprint. Look at Kell Brook and look at Amir Khan. Seems like I contradict myself, right? Look, I said that was expired milk, and then that shit sold out in a day. It doesn't work for everybody. You know? Sometimes boxing, the business of boxing is kind of weird. But the over-marinating stuff, look, I still think that the biggest fight in the heavyweight division, money-wise, I still think it's Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. But it won't be with the belt. It won't be for the belt. We got Keith Thurman. Have you ever thought that we were going to see Keith Thurman fighting Mario Barrios pay-per-view? Did we even imagine that? No. The over-marination shit needs to stop, folks. Yordenis Ugas. I'm saying it right now, going to throw that monkey wrench. Oh, yeah. Yordenis Ugas is going to throw that monkey wrench, because the boxing gods don't like ugly. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get my updated videos. I love y'all. God bless, and on to the next.